Classic Ford Show 2026 was fantastic, bringing together almost 1,000 of Britain's best classic blue ovals. Arguably the creme de la creme was the top 50, a selection personally curated by Classic Ford editor Simon Woolley to showcase where the classic Ford scene's going. So Jamie joined Simon for an in-depth walk around.
Right, so we've popped inside now. We're here at the top 50 display. Now, Simon, these are all handpicked by you, is that right?
That's absolutely right. Every year we try and get a snapshot of where the classic Ford scene is.
Yeah.
And so there's a mixture of some cars haven't been seen before, some sort of ones that are popular on the scene at the moment, but it's where we think it's going.
So they all like past, present and future feature car type thing then?
Absolutely, yeah. So some of them have been in the magazine before, quite a few of them haven't, but yeah, it's the ones that we know are going to get people most excited.
Yeah, I mean, I've just at first glance, there's some real nice ones, and that Escort behind us is absolutely, again, gorgeous.
I mean, this is a classic Mark II, but done up with a black top Z-Tech on carbs. It's built to be used, but with a show spec as well. It's lovely.
It's real clean as well, isn't it? I love the colour. So yeah, so let's have a little look around. What else we got in here then? Oh, hang on.
This Capri
is
is a really great mix of classic and custom. Every time the guy gets it out, it just people.
I heard it backing in earlier on. It sounds absolutely.
Yeah. Again, S6 V6, but on triple down draft carbs.
Oh, nice!
Amazing custom leather interior.
Yeah, the interior is gorgeous, isn't it?
The wheels he imported from the US.
They say American, don't they? Yeah, look at them.
It's beautiful.
A little mini muscle car.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a real nod to the 70s, but without all the bad bits of the 70s. It's amazing.
Another Bubble Arch Mark 1. Is that a rally car?
Yeah, so this has got a bit of a convoluted history, but it was a rally car back in the day that the owners sort of dragged out and restored. So it's still got lots of the little touches from the 70s.
Yeah, was that a Pinto in there? I can't quite see. Is that
Pinto?
Yeah,
Pinto, yeah. But I mean, this is... the fact that it's still around is amazing because it was in such a mess.
Yeah, well, the original tax list was 79 as well. It's nice to see them getting used as well, so
absolutely, yeah. This Mark V is one of my favourites. It's
two-door?
Yeah, it's a two-door, so rare enough as it is.
Yeah.
But done up as a proper resto mod, so it's got a Z-Tech under the bonnet. He's actually fitted Mark IV wings, which completely throws people.
Oh, right.
Peugeot steels are really lovely.
Yeah, they 17s, are they?
Yeah, 17s, yeah. Carla check interior as well.
Yeah, that's proper period, isn't it? It goes well with the colour, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's really, really nice.
Really well done.
Oh, another Bubble Arch.
Yeah, nice.
Honda in there, isn't it?
Yeah, so
with a turbo on the side, but that's a bit leery.
F20C Honda with a turbo.
Oh, you don't know what power that's making, do you? That's going to be big power.
I think it's about 380.
Oh, in a car that weighs, what, about 1,000 kilos at best?
Again, it looks fairly standard, but it's got proper suspension, so...
Yeah. You can tell it's got big sticky tyres on it, so it's going to get used.
It's built to handle the power, basically. So, yeah, it's still on 13-inch wheels, but it's got proper brakes. It's got a proper rear end on it, proper gearbox, so you can drive it all day long. Yeah, and it won't let him down.
Again, it's still, well, they all look immaculate in here, but it's another one that looks absolutely gorgeous.
Quite a rare car, actually, because it's a Mark II version, so...
that roof's new, isn't it? Oh, look at that.
It's so nice. Yeah.
That is cool.
I mean, these are really hard to find now, the Mark II version of the S's, so...
Yeah.
The fact that this is around is something,
Yeah, it is rare, isn't it? Lotus Cortina. You love an estate, don't you?
Yeah, so, I mean, talk about yin and yang. So we've got one with a roll cage.
And a YB.
A 400 horsepower YB. I mean, absolute animal. And then you've got a lovely, beautiful restored one, still running the original crossflow engine.
Yeah. Got a battery as well.
Yeah, original style battery. Yeah, 1300 crossflow. Just lovely, really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice mix in here, it's a real nice mix.
We've got a lovely Anglia with a decent Z-Tech in it as well on steels,
There's another Anglia over there that I've seen before.
Yeah, so that, that's been in the top 50 as well. That's
one we featured before, isn't it? We featured out. You sure there's only 50 in here?
It's a squeeze to get them in,
I know. Oh, that sits well.
Yeah.
That just sits perfect, doesn't it?
This started out as a popular, Mark III Escort popular, but the owner Liam, he's really gone to town on it over the years and developed it. So it's got a proper SD170.
Again, how clean and tidy is it?
It's lovely, yeah.
Original
really
motorcraft stickers on the battery, all that sort of, nice.
Yeah. Then you've got an original XR3i.
Cool, you don't see many of them now.
Really nice Series 1, running classic 90s mods.
Yeah, 90s chrome.
Yeah. And then we've got the Console GT from the Sweeney, the actual car.
It is actually that one?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
So the guys that look after this for the owner, they're great at making sure it gets out and everyone gets to sit and enjoy it.
So what was the story with it? Was this rotten and restored, or has it always been?
Most people wouldn't have bothered with it.
Oh, really?
Luckily, it was an absolute horror show, but they just spent 20 years. It literally took that long to restore it, getting it back up, to finding all the right bits as well, like the proper TV bits for the, as it was in the Sweeney. They've done a really good job.
That is really good. You would never know, would you? This looks like it's just rolled off of a set in like 1970, whatever it was. I like that as well.
Yeah,
I do like this.
This is a real crowd pleaser. So done up to look like a Series 2, but it's running a carb-fed turbo on it. So,
is it?
Yeah, so a little bit different.
Yeah. Well, CVH still then, yeah?
Yeah, still CVH, but with a blow-through carb.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. And what else we got over here? I spotted the YB underneath the Focus.
Absolutely, yeah.
I spotted this earlier on, actually. Okay. Oh no, I've seen a few of these conversions now, probably the same as you, but they always impress.
They look so good. You look at it and think, why didn't Ford do it?
Why didn't they do it? Why didn't they do that? It's a natural one on from the Escort, wasn't it? Just do that. And what else we got around here?
This van actually is a proper sleeper, so kind of looks like a nicely restored van lowered on steels, but it's been built properly. It's got a full house Duratec up front.
Size of them bodies on there.
6-speed gearbox. Again, all the suspension's been done properly. It's really good.
Again, that's really nice install. Proper wiring tuck on that one as well. There's like nothing in there.
All hidden wiring. So built for show and go. It's absolutely lovely.
Oh god, I do love it.
Nicely restored. Mark II 2000.
Oh, I know that car as well. The Mark 1. Well, it's not a Mexico, is it? Because we know a bit more about that one. But Z-Tech in there on a sequential box.
And then obviously we're now coming into modern classic territory. So
don't see many of these anymore.
People are starting to restore them now, believe it or not. So I mean, unfortunately, 2000s era's Ford seem to rust just as badly.
I know, I've got a Mondeo.
But luckily, people are starting to save them and actually spend the time and money because they are still part of the heritage.
Yeah, and they say they were rare anyway.
And they're great cars. They're really good.
Yeah, really cool. Is that a V6 one?
Yes.
Yeah, proper one. Yeah, nice. There we go. More Escorts.
Yeah, lovely restored motor on Mexico. Mark II Mexico, again, a really rare car.
Yeah.
Another old Escort rally car that's been saved.
That's absolutely.
It's a really good mix.
Well, if you guys want to see more Fords like this, Simon's back, and I'm bringing a few to Ford Fair, August the 23rd. So get yourself some tickets and get down to Ford Fair.